gonna trick you. I'm letting you know this time. I'm letting you know this time.
Where's my coffee?
We have likes in the stream. What's happening?
Nice.
Just to let you guys know, we're just letting the stream run for about a minute, just so. You okay?
Yeah.
You just thinking?
Thinking.
Thinking again. Thinking again. Thinking again. Let me look at the. I'll look at them from my phone for a second, just so see what's going. Oh, everybody's saying hi. Well, we haven't started yet. Hold up.
Who cares? Say hi anyways.
Okay, on the. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Yeah, the video's going good now. You okay?
Yes.
All right, it's.
Robin Hood believes now.
Jesus. What does Robin Hood believe?
I don't know, but
Here he is.
and we are set.
Set. Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Now,
Let's give it a clap.
yes.
Clap.
8 viewers here, 2 likes.
8 viewers already.
Yeah.
Sweet. What is up, YouTube family?
What is up, guys? So if you guys don't know, we streamed. The reason why we did the stream like kind of just like that or left it on a high heel was just because we noticed that on our previous streams, I would say up until maybe 6 or 5, that
Yeah, between 4 and 5.
that the stream would start to, lag a bit, like a 1 frame per second as soon as we started.
Yes.
So we wanted the video to play. I think that could be a YouTube issue or it could be a hardware issue. I'm not sure. But I think this is a good pace now because it gives us some time to set up and then it goes live. So that way you guys are like, oh, we're here now. Yay.
Is that how I talk? Or was
No.
Yay.
No. But we're glad we're live now and everything's going right.
So hopefully
we see
it worked.
chat.
Yeah,
Yes.
so hopefully that little idea worked that we let it run for a minute. And hopefully
This is our next week guest right behind us.
Yes, we got Silver over here chilling. It actually looks like he's a little drunk or something, but
he's got
good.
small feet. He's got small shoes.
Again, happy Monday to everybody. Good morning. If it's morning where you're at, wherever you're at.
Daytime.
Happy Monday. We are excited. We're back. The Gamer and the Dad podcast 8. Dude, 8 weeks in, man.
Yeah.
8 weeks in, right?
Dude, this has been going good. We've been keeping a good length.
It's been going good, and the support has been awesome, man. So thank you to everybody that subscribed, that has liked, that has continued to follow, and everybody that's followed this guy and the videos he does. Man, I just got to say, I've been watching some of the videos, dude.
Yeah.
I love them. Those dubs you do, dude, it's like it was done for you, man. So really proud of you. Really good videos. But
thank you.
Now, I hope everybody's good. I hope everybody's
now
relaxing or doing whatever. I'm still having my coffee. So
as he always does in the morning. But you go, Silver. Thank you so much. Now, Dad.
Yes.
You were talking to me this before I got here.
Are you gonna let me let me go now? I want to get out of this cage, dude. I want to get out of this cage.
Okay. It's a movie. Go ahead. I think we talked about it two streams already.
All right. If anybody remembers, and I'm sure some of you do, we talked about this, or I talked about this a lot in episode 5, I believe it was. I banged on the table. I said it out loud that the movie theaters were done. Is that correct, son?
Yes.
Yes.
You made it.
Okay.
Ryan says you made a top story.
Yes.
Besides, he's here now. He says first as always. He's
What's
first
up?
one here.
What's up, Ryan? And to everybody at the chat, thank you so much for jumping
also,
on.
feel free to ask questions also.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyways, getting back to that, I said it out loud. I'm a very firm believer, and it's happening right in front of our eyes. The theaters are slowly drowning and going underwater. And I read something last 2 days ago that almost confirmed it. So you guys have probably heard that the Trolls, the new Trolls movie, did over $100 million
Woo!
in 3 days
in digital rental.
Yes,
My
streaming.
word, man.
And streaming.
And streaming.
Okay, so if that doesn't say "uh-oh" to movie theaters,
that's an
I don't know what else. And as a matter of fact,
well, it is an uh-oh, because
yes, absolutely. Well, that's what I'm saying. That if it doesn't say an "oh," I don't know what the hell you're reading or not looking at. But it came out in TMZ that AMC theaters even went as far as saying we no longer want Universal Pictures at the theaters. Why? Because they went full streaming with the Trolls and they killed it. And I'll say it again, this is just proof of what is happening and what is going to continue to happen and the way it's going to go. $100 million opening, basically. 3 days, which is a weekend.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, that is huge.
Yeah.
Huge. Now, I will admit that some people were saying, well, right after bat, they were saying, well, it's because of COVID. Everybody's home. Some families are probably renting the movie twice or 3 times. Okay, yes, I understand.
Places are closed.
However, $100 million opening, that is no joke. People are watching it because it's so easy. It's right on their TV. You click a button and it's on. And I go back to what I said on episode 5. You don't have $80 popcorn. You don't have to you don't have to go to the bathroom and miss 10 minutes of the movie. You don't sit in dirty seats, elbowing your neighbor, right?
Yeah.
You avoid all that. So here we are. It's proof. It's out there. A huge opening. So I think there's going to be a lot of production companies following that.
Yeah.
I think it's
and
safe
also
to say. It's Cameron, what do you think?
Well, what do I think? Well, here's the thing. When I first read this story, it shocked me. I'm not going to lie. To just say, we're just going to stop showing Universal Picture movies, because Universal Pictures has a great like resume of movies for sure.
Yes.
A lot of classics, a lot of good new movies and stuff. But it seems kind of, especially with what's going on right now, it's kind of like they didn't have a choice almost. It was like, we got to put this movie out somewhere. Like they were intending it was in theaters, but then when this happened, it's unpredictable. So might as well just put it there where people could just watch it right there.
Absolutely. I think it was very, I don't want to say brave, but it was very, I should say smart of them to take that leap and to put it in streaming. It's a huge risk. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
It's a huge risk because if people aren't clicking, man, they ain't making any money. Right. However, now it turns the tables. Now Fast 5 is looking at that. 007 is looking at that.
Did you say Fast 5 or
I'm
Fast
sorry,
9?
Fast 9. Fast 9.
There's so many Fast movies.
I'm so stuck on the 5 because that's where I ranted on episode 5. No, so Fast 9 is now looking at that. 007, I'm sure, is looking at that because these are 2 pictures that said, no, we're pushing it way out. Next year.
These are way bigger budgets.
Exactly. Yeah. However, I know that they're still thinking it's a risk, and it could be a risk. But again, $100 million, no joke, man. So these production companies are going, wait a minute.
I see something.
That's a great opening.
Yeah.
Maybe we should take a little risk and try it, because again, what happens now if they wait, man? They're talking about waiting another year to release these movies. That's a long time. People are scratching for content, man. Mm-hmm. They want to see these movies. So I think there's a chance that we're going to see one of those big budget movies come out and stream pretty soon. They're going to say, you know what? Let's just try it.
Yeah, it's already happened with a lot of other movies, like home premieres for not only Trolls, but like Invisible Man and the Vin Diesel movie Bloodline and stuff like that, which movies were supposed to come out in theaters, but they never made the light of day. So they just decided to come in streaming because of this whole, pandemic, which makes sense.
Brian says, Dono. That's right.
Dono. Right. Some guy donated $2 to the stream.
Oh, sweet, man.
Thank you, Glitch.
That's awesome.
It's nice of you. Thank you for supporting the stream. So kind of you.
JJ is on the live chat. What is up, buddy?
Nice to see you again. Hope you're doing well during the quarantine, buddy. But basically what I was saying is like, I feel like here's my prediction, and it could be 100% false. I feel like once this whole pandemic ends, maybe like, I don't know, a long time from now, they might they might consider lifting
Don't
the
say a long
ban.
time from now, though.
Okay, well, I'm just having my things. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm pretty sure once the theaters and start opening, they could lift the ban. But then again, like you were saying in the last stream, people are probably going to be nervous to go back to big places.
Oh, absolutely. I'm a firm believer that, like I said again on episode 5, it's going to be a while, man. Even if they said today, COVID-19's done, we're completely free and clear from it, everybody go back to what they're doing. It's still going to be anywhere from 6 to probably 8 months before people start crowding theaters and places like that. So I don't know, man, but I'll say it here. I told you guys, I think the streaming is going to take over.
Yeah.
And theaters are going to slowly disappear. Now, there's some states that started opening theaters as of this past week.
Yeah.
Slowly. I heard Georgia, I believe, was one of them that opened the theaters. I don't know how they're doing. I'm really curious. But I don't know, man. This Trolls movie just opened up everybody's eyes with that opening. That's a huge opening, man.
Yeah.
Huge opening. So we'll see. But let us know what you guys think about this. I'm really curious.
But honestly, for me, I think they probably will think about it. But for right now, theaters are kind of in this place where nothing's open right now. Yeah. So there's really no choice where you're going to watch the movie at. You're going to watch it on your phone. You're going to watch it on your TV. But you're going to be getting it through digital either way. There's no way bypass
and let me tell you something else. You and I know that movie theaters, their main stream of revenue is
box office
concession.
Yeah.
Concession. Mm-hmm. And what's happening right now? People are still on recovery mode, man. Yeah. They're not going to walk into a theater and take their family and spend $100 on snacks. It's not going to happen.
$100.
Right? I'm serious. It's not going to happen. So even if they do open, I don't see them going in there like normal and going, all right, let me have 4 popcorns and 4 sodas and 4 hot dogs.
Oh, what's that going to cost?
Yeah, it's not going to happen, man. So it's going to be a very slow opening, if anything. And even then, they're going to struggle badly. So we'll see. But I wanted to throw that out there because when I saw that Trolls made $100 million on the first 3 days, I was like, I got to call Cameron right away. And what did I do, dude? I
knew the numbers right away.
Man, I was like, woo.
Yeah, but I mean, seriously, it's crazy. And that's good that it's getting success. It's good that it's getting out there.
Yeah.
I'm sure they didn't expect it. I thought they were like, oh, we're probably just going to get that in box office numbers, maybe.
Yeah.
But then digital, I was like, oh, maybe this won't do so well. But then all of a sudden, it just blows up. And then they're probably like, oh, well,
it's just
maybe.
Digital is so easy, man. It's just so easy and, so comfortable at the same time. So I don't know, man.
We'll see. But that doesn't mean Universal or any other production is going to do it for like every single one of their movies. I know Warner Brothers is doing it with the Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah.
They're putting it on digital like as soon as it comes out. So that's a cool thing. But I think these are mainly like animation movies. They don't have too big of budgets as, say, Fast 9 or any other superhero movie.
But I mean, it's still, it's still a risk either way.
Yeah.
But I think companies are starting to, to want to take that risk. Everything's been it's been held back for so long, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you see it this past week, all the beaches in Orange County, Huntington Beach, they were protesting. It was crazy. There was thousands of people out there, man. Everybody's getting tired of this. So they want to come out. They want to do their own thing. They want to get back to what they were doing. So we'll see if that, makes an impact, but
for sure. I mean, streaming is nothing but what we do for stuff. And I think it's just so easy. And then Ryan said there were a ton of people on the lake at my lake yesterday acting like it was July 4th or 4th of July. Oh, well, I've seen a lot of videos like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. But
well, again, people are getting tired, man. They're just getting sick of staying home. They're getting sick of this whole situation. The numbers are down as far as, people getting sick and dying. And I know the media, again, we talked about this, you and I, man. The media can be poisonous and they just feed you stuff that, probably
they're going to scare you.
90% of it is fake. And they're definitely going to scare you. But people are just getting tired of it, man. They're getting sick of it. They're getting tired of it. They want to go back to their normal lives.
See families.
Yeah. yeah, man, that's a big one too. They want to go visit their parents, they want to go visit their sisters, uncles, whatever, and so
Because it feels kind of ridiculous, like going into some place and just you're never trusted. It's like, oh,
dude, I'm
that person.
so sick of it, man. The other day, I had to go to the supermarket, and there was a line to go into the supermarket, dude. I was so pissed. And then they make you put a mask on. This is in LA, by the way.
Okay.
They make you put a mask on, and I'm standing like a dork in line with a mask on, and the line is moving.
Yeah.
So I was like, what is the purpose of this? So let me get this straight. So you have a line, all right? You're making us get in a line.
Yeah.
And you're letting in whatever, 2 or 3 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
But the market's full of people. I mean, what is the purpose? That you're slowing the crowd coming in? I think, and everybody in line, by the way, was like, man, this is stupid. They're all just saying it kind of like, under their
just talking.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, this is dumb. I was agreeing with them and putting my arms up. But yeah, it's just so dumb. It's getting old, and it's got to finish, man. So there we go.
Yeah, it's really dumb. I would like to walk to some place without everybody just being so, pandemic about the whole thing, or using some sort of term to just allow people to say, I understand that this is going, but if you're listening to the media a lot, that's probably what's going on, is like everybody's doing. But then again, it's probably by the government's giving the laws and it's just saying, you got to do this because, we're trying to do. Now, I understand. Like, I'm not going to, throw some pineapples or something at the person or something.
Pineapples.
It's just a random thing.
Good random.
But I mean, it's like, I'm not going to say anything because we necessarily don't have any control over those big, government heads that are doing everything.
Yeah.
That they're talking like every single morning, every single day. They're just like this and that for cases and all this around the world. They're doing everything. Like every time I go on Twitter, there's always something new every day about this thing.
Always.
Either positive, negative, which is weird because they added like a positivity bar just to say, oh, but there is some positivity to it.
There is some hope. Yeah.
Yeah. But what's actually pretty cool about this, but a lot of celebrities are doing this thing called the All In Challenge, where they go on this website.
Right. I've read about this one. I saw it.
And a lot of people like DJ Khaled, Chris Evans, which I actually donated to about a couple times. And it's all for a good cause, like giving foods and all this stuff during the pandemic. But then you also, if you're lucky, you can win, certain sweepstakes and stuff like that. So I think what they're doing now is probably really cool because obviously they can't really do anything in production due to the virus.
Yeah, everybody's at a standstill for sure.
Yeah, so that's a really cool thing, and I highly recommend you guys just look at it. I'm not saying you have to, donate, but I think it would be, nice. I mean, I did it a few times just because I feel like, there's just nothing really going on, and it feels so nice just to, at least help out.
Yeah, definitely.
So. Good thing like celebrities are trying to, because they're actually, from what I've seen on social media, they're actually trying to since I can't really do any work and since I'm not really since they are not really busy and stuff,
right.
They're just talking with their fans over social media. They're donating certain causes. So that's good on them. And I'm glad that they're doing something while this whole pandemic's going on.
Definitely.
And you can't work on shows or movies because all productions are either delayed or just canceled. So that makes total sense. And I'm really glad that there's some sort of positivity happening here, but it's hard to find positivity sometimes.
Well, I'll give you some positivity.
Okay.
Remember, everyone, when I said about the shirts coming? They're almost here.
They are almost here.
They are almost here. I'm excited, dude.
I'm
excited. The Gamer and the Dad t-shirts. If anybody remembers, I announced it, I think, on the 3rd podcast or 4th, that we are making some the Gamer and the Dad podcast t-shirts that we are going to be giving away to our viewers. And the way it's going to work is that Cameron and I are going to ask some questions on the podcast. I don't know which one yet. As soon as we get them, we will probably do it on the following podcast after I receive the t-shirts. But the way it's going to work is we're going to ask questions about past podcasts, a random question of what we said, maybe, or what we were talking about. And if whoever gets it right first and puts it on there, they get a t-shirt.
For sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
My word. Did you fix your hair this morning, or did you just it looks like you combed it a little bit.
Kind of.
All right. Very cool.
I'm gonna get a cut soon.
So we're excited about that. So keep your eyes and ears open for that, guys. It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. Keep your eyes out. I'll be posting things for sure about it. So, and I'm pretty sure Dad will remind me. He gives me like thousands of calls every day.
Of course.
Of course.
You don't answer them, but you're always too busy.
Hey, when you got to do dubs and when you got to do gaming videos and streams and stuff like that, and also work.
You're a busy man. You're a busy man. I get it.
But it's because of this whole, quarantine thing where everybody's doing stuff at home. You can do more stuff at home. So I'm glad that I get to do a lot more things.
Oh, crap. You just want to answer the phone. You're like, oh, God, it's this guy again. What does he want?
I don't feel that way against you.
I'm just kidding. So you had some stuff that you were going to tell me.
Yes. So this is interesting that GameStop's reopening its doors on some places.
Really?
Yeah. So they came out and they said, well, guys, I know that the government said we're not essential, and they're kind of right. They're not really essential.
I think they're essential.
Well, maybe it's you. Maybe it's you.
It's gaming, man. It's essential right now.
Well, entertainment wise, but the government doesn't think that way. But basically, GameStop themselves, like, as soon as this kind of started, they were like, hey, we're essential. We'll keep our doors open. And then the government was like, no, you're not doing that. That's not essential. The only things that are essential are like food, supplies, and cleaning. That's why like malls and stores, food stores are still open. So you can get something because those are essential for living, of course.
Right.
Gaming isn't really, because you can live without it. You can watch shows and do all that.
No, we can't.
Well, not us. We're different. But I know some people aren't like that. Everybody's got their different thing.
No, I hear you.
But it's really bad about this. And it's nice that they're trying to reopen their doors. But the problem is the GameStop people, they don't give their employees things. And what I mean by that is that they don't give them masks. They don't give them gloves. They don't give them any protection as most stores have. That's kind of
that's weird.
Yeah. From what I heard from other employees, that they had to use trash bags or whatever. They had to improvise to get it. There was one time before they started closing, was that they're out, the door was closed and they had like a little opening. It's like, what you want?
Really?
Yeah. And then
but hold on. Let me back up here. So when all the closures happen.
Yeah.
By the way, Jacob Ruiz is saying, I think it's essential. That's right, buddy. It is. It is. See, I'm telling you. Let me back up. So and I must have missed this, but GameStop was closed, obviously, with the rest of the stores when they told everybody to close, right?
Yeah.
But they stayed open, or they started open
for a little while.
And that's when they were doing the little window thing.
Yeah. But then again, it was like, okay, what game do you want? It's like, oh, I want that. And then they walk. It's like, how are you paying? I'll give you my card. And just walk away. It's like nobody can enter the store because nobody has masks or gloves. They're, like I said, they try to improvise with garbage bags or something like that.
Well, that's kind of crappy for it to be in such a well-known store too and popular.
Yeah,
you think they'd
you think
the owners would come by and say, "Hey, here's some gloves, guys, and some masks. Maybe want to put them on." These guys have garbage bags on their face.
Hazmat suits.
Yeah, seriously. That's
Halloween hazmat.
I didn't know that.
I don't know why. Like they said it in their thing. It's like, oh, we understand that this COVID's happening, so we're just going to reopen. That's pretty much all they said in their thing. But they never said anything about helping their employees, giving safety gear, which is kind of essential right now. That all the stores are doing, like like the fast food restaurants, stores, and all that they're taking care of their employees. Yeah. I don't get why GameStop's not doing this. It's pretty weird because they closed because the government told them to. It's like, you're not essential. So they closed for a little while, maybe about for a month or and a half. And they're just like, oh, we're going to reopen. As far as I know, they've only reopened mostly in Italy and Spain. So they're slowly making their way around the world. But it's crazy though.
That is very crazy. I
guess there's got to be some place you can get games, but you can get games at a Target store, a Best Buy store. But I guess GameStop's there because it's all about games.
They have everything. We talked about this on one of the podcasts too, that it is like the go-to store, man, for a gamer, because they have everything. They have all the accessories that you need, the games, the newest games, the oldest games, used games. I mean, it's a one-stop shop for gaming. GameStop, if you're watching, talk to us, man.
Yeah, just take care of your employees.
Call us first. We'll give you some pointers. We've been in that store 100,000 times.
And they keep moving away.
Right.
They're like, I'm done seeing those people.
Yeah, seriously. No, but it's. I hope they stay, man. I hope they stay around. It's an awesome store.
They just got to figure out their business thing or whatever.
They will. They will. They will.
Right.
I mean, they have to. It's a really popular store, so they'll figure it out. But I'm glad to know that they're kind of poking back in.
Yeah, but employee safety comes first.
Of
Let's get that down.
Of course.
Like you're not just gonna send your employees to work and like, oh, good luck. Then everybody, dude, every person that goes in that store is gonna freak out because you don't have any
and that
safety
little window
gear.
thing, dude. Let me tell you a little story. I'm not a big fan, and I'll tell you why. I was coming home from work in LA, and I stopped at a gas station in LA, and I won't say the name of the gas station.
Okay.
Maybe I should.
No,
I won't.
Just go.
It's a popular name, though. I stopped, and I wanted a cold water and maybe some chips for my way home.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just get a snack.
Because you come from LA.
Yeah, I was tired, you know.
Yeah.
12-hour day at work. I said to myself, I deserve a bag of chips.
And some water.
How about that?
Yeah.
And nice cold water.
Yeah.
So I go to the and I had been to this gas station before.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, several times. I go to the sliding doors and I'm like, and I didn't see the sign the paper sign that someone wrote with the pencil, and he misspelled it, by the way. The word closed. And I look at it, I was like, what the hell? So I go around this side, and he had a little window that you were talking about. And he's all right here. I'm like, but I gotta get some items. He's all, tell me what you want. I was like, oh my God, are we playing this game? Dude, and I look over and the little mart inside is so big. I'm like, this is going to take forever, dude.
Oh,
and I go, all right, I'm going to make this easy, man. I said, just give me a big bottle of water. I don't care the brand. Just go get it, please. And a bag of chips. What chips? I was like, oh my God. So I said, you know what?
Lemon.
Lemon. I should have said that. Maybe you understood me. No, I pointed at them because luckily they were right by the window. I'm like, that one.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, this one? I go, no, other one. This one. Dude, it went on for a long time. So he finally gets it. He goes and gets the water. It took about 10 minutes, dude.
Oh my God.
It took about 10 minutes.
That usually takes
There's
like
a lady
what?
behind me, and she's like, oh my God. She goes, we have to do this. I'm like, I know, this sucks. So I paid for it. Anyways,
wouldn't that usually take you like regularly, like
dude, it would have taken me 30 seconds to get the stuff inside and paid. All right. And I told the guy after I paid, I said, dude, why are you guys doing this? You know, why are you guys doing this? I go, you guys have a divider inside the store between the customer and the worker. I go, and you guys have masks. We have masks. We have to have them to go in. Why are you guys doing this? I don't know, the owner, and then he's scared. I go, he's not even here. You know. Anyways, so but that was part of the story I have about that little window, and that really sucks. So
yeah. Oh, GameStop.
Let's get rid of those little windows. It sucked. It sucked so bad.
Yeah, especially you don't want people running around with your card. It's like, okay, let me go pay for it, and then they gotta walk all the way back to the register. That's gonna suck nuts,
dude. It was so bad. It was so bad.
Well, let's just hope we're out of this pandemic soon.
Jacob Reese, you guys are my favorite duo.
Well, you spelled duo wrong. Duo.
It's, you know what it says.
I know. I'm just kidding. It's so.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Small. It's so small. But GameStop, last words. Just make sure your employees come first before you start reopening stores.
Yeah, GameStop. Call this guy. You guys want some consulting of how to handle and how to work it? Call Cam. Trust me. He'll help you guys out.
I could try my best.
they don't ever think you know every single thing, because there's guys out here that know a lot. This is one of them right here. All right. GameStop. All right. Now, next thing here. It's still involving the gaming side.
Yeah. Well, not GameStop side, but it's involving Nintendo. Now, we talked about it.
Nintendo. What is up about Nintendo? I haven't read about them, man, yet in a while.
So, obviously, you can't get a Switch because those things are so goddamn rare.
Yeah.
Like, people buy them like cupcakes.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, they're gone. Well, it's mainly because the production's in China for the units, and you can't, or Japan actually, and they can't do it because their systems are shut down due to the COVID-19. So that's probably why there's not as many units as there was before. But it's not that. So for people who have a Switch and have a Nintendo account that either buy games on it or whatever, I would highly recommend, and I was told by this by many friends, and I actually did it myself with my Switch. When you go to your account, probably change your password, because apparently Nintendo reported that over 160,000 accounts got hacked, meaning that their information was stolen. They got charged like $500 on games on their card.
God.
Think about 160,000 accounts got hacked.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's no joke. Like, you could say, oh, like, it's just.
Was this recent?
This was pretty recent. Yeah, Nintendo recently came out with this, because I think with the whole pandemic, everybody's at home, so they could just do all their,
Yeah, they're probably adding so much information to them into the system that they wouldn't regularly add, because they're not on it all day every day. But damn, that sucks, man.
Yeah. So I highly recommend you guys, if you have a Switch, please sign into your account, change your passwords, do whatever. Make sure your passwords are not simpler or something. Don't make it password, please. That is the one thing that hackers like.
But that's pretty standard for all the consoles, right? Like PlayStation, you have to have an account.
Yeah,
with the password.
Everything. Yeah.
Xbox, I'm guessing, is the same.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think you're right. It's good practice to do that, to have a a system where you change the password maybe every 3 or 4 months. Just to kind of keep yourself safe.
Keep it afloat.
But, damn, that sucks, man. That sucks.
Yeah. So just recommending that, guys out there, and so that way you keep your stuff safe and keep your things, especially with everything that's going on. Or at least what Switch you have, because you can't buy anyways.
No, trust me, I know. I was lucky that I got the one for your sister.
Luckily before
for Christmas, yeah,
blew over.
But in her case, we just have it locked down. She just plays a couple games. There's nothing online, so we don't have the risk of that. But there's people that play it that have all their information on there, plus a credit card to order stuff. So that's how you get hit. Man, that sucks. That sucks so bad. So yeah, guys, listen to this guy. Change your passwords. And actually, it's something, like I said, it's something you should do maybe every 5 months. Change password. I mean, we do that on computers already. It's just these hackers are getting better every single day, and it's so easy. So yeah, definitely do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That sucks.
I don't get it, Nintendo. Come on, man. You're just such a big company, but I guess you're just not you're not experiencing like, oh, why is there so many accounts? It's like, well, it's trying to keep a funnel, and then all of a sudden there's so many things going around that there could be a little leak in there, and then people like nematodes or something get in there. Yeah. Whatever that means, but
it's always a battle, though. All these big companies, man. All the big companies always have, not always, but they have issues with people hacking in. I mean,
the worst.
Google a couple years ago had that big hack where they hacked millions of accounts. I think every big company has been through it, man. It's hard to keep up with these, with these hackers. And
you're talking about the Sony hack, right? That happened to Sony a long time ago.
Well, it was Sony too. Didn't Google have one about their emails or something like that?
I think so.
I believe they
but
did.
I remember like Sony was the big one, because that was like a whole.
Oh yeah, that was incredible. That was just like
everything. Yeah, everything out there.
It was out of control, big, man. But yeah, the hacking problem is it's not going to go anywhere soon. So
I'm hoping companies are more aware of this. Like,
they are aware, but it's just like, dude, they gotta stay a step ahead of these hackers all the time.
Yeah,
it's like that saying goes. They only have to get it right once. We have to get it right every single day, in order not to get hit or hacked like that. So that sucks, but hopefully that gets taken care of quickly.
But just do, like I said before, just check your accounts and make sure you change your passwords or something. Just so.
Ryan said he got hacked 2 weeks ago on his Xbox.
Yeah,
that sucks, man.
That's a blow.
That sucks. Change your passwords, Ryan. Change them, buddy.
Change everything.
Yeah, change everything. Change your username. Change that too.
Change your identity.
Yeah. Put a hat on, glasses, something. I'm just kidding. Just change.
Put a mask on.
Just change your digital stuff that you put on your game or computer. Definitely helps.
Yeah, you probably want to do that, because it's like I say, it would never get easier at this point.
Yeah, they're just gonna get better at it at hacking in. But definitely do that. Do that. It's really bad when they just take it to some sort of personal thing. Like I remember, Sony had that big hack, but then Sony had another kind of hack
which affected the consoles, the Xbox and the
Right.
PlayStation, where
Right.
nobody can get online. Nobody could play with their friends or do anything. It was because of the movie. What was it? It was with Seth Rogen, and they had to kill the North Korean president.
Oh, yeah. The Interview, I think it's called.
Yeah,
The Interview. Yeah.
People got mad over that movie because of its themes and everything.
Right. So
they just decided, oh, you know what, Sony, so we're just gonna hack that. And it just shows people don't really have sense of humor and stuff like that. Like, it's not meant, like, we're not trying to start a war. It's just, sure, it involves like big controversial topics,
right?
But it's like, it's comedy's sake. Like, it's not gonna be like, oh yeah, certainly a high coke person's gonna go over there and boom, dead.
Yeah.
Just have a sense of humor, people. Like, I know it's issues and you probably don't agree with them, but then you could just not see the movie if you don't agree with it. You don't have to go to the extreme.
True. Very
just
true.
Be like, oh, don't release the movie or we shoot out movie theaters. It's like, okay, over a comedy movie. That's
been a problem in the past, but I don't know, man. That stuff's always going to exist. So we just gotta, you just gotta be cautious about certain things.
You can't always agree with certain things,
right?
Like, it's there, and people have their opinions. And like I said, if I'm not into something, I'm not gonna go into it,
right?
Because I'm just not into it. But I'm not gonna go as far as just to be like, you know what, don't release this game or whatever. Right. It's just, that's stupid. That's a waste of time.
Very true.
And plus, it's just gonna put people in more if you do that now, it's going to put more people on edge right now than what they already are.
Yeah.
So you probably don't want to do that.
For sure. Glitched. I'm back.
Good. You're back? Where have you been?
What is up? I'm glad you're back.
You've been eating cupcakes?
Hey, that sounds good, man. That sounds really good.
Dad always likes cupcakes. He likes his coffee. Speaking of which, for stores and stuff, you were at Starbucks, obviously, because of the coffee. Has it been the same? Because I remember when we did the first podcast, you were talking about how things were pretty edgy, but this is kind of when things were kind of going in roll.
Yeah, it's just so weird right now, man. It's so weird. It's almost like the calm before the storm sort of thing right now. Meaning, it's kind of like everybody's like still on, quarantine, COVID mode, but at the same time, they're starting to get a little antsy, or I should say a lot antsy, and they're pushing now. Now they're pushing, as you probably read, it's coming out everywhere. Mom and pop shops are wanting to open in different states. Some are being allowed, some are not, but still opening. And it's changing a little bit. But what I'm also seeing is that people are they're just so fed up, and they act the part to get into somewhere. You have to put the mask and, whatever. And so some areas, some stores are still a headache, man. This morning I went to Starbucks, but it was a drive-through, so obviously you don't have to put a mask there, but the employees have a mask, and the long line of drive-through, it took me 15 minutes to drive through there, man. It sucks, but I
feel like it's how normally Starbucks is, though.
True, but the regular stores, the walk-in stores aren't
allowing it.
They aren't functioning at 100%. A lot of them are open, but they're just for online orders
or takeouts or whatever.
Yeah, and it's just it just sucks, man. It just sucks. When is this going to end? And I keep hearing different dates for certain things, like Vegas, for example. I've been following that a little bit just because I'm a big fan of Vegas. Love Vegas.
Yeah, you talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I heard that the mayor was saying, and I could be a little wrong on this, don't quote me, because I was just kind of getting bits and pieces from different.
I was falling asleep all right.
Yeah. That they want to reopen Vegas slowly in the end of the second week in May, which is obviously next week already.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much truth there is to that, but hopefully that's the case. I think what needs to happen is I think places need to open up slowly.
Yeah.
So people start seeing and feeling something and want to,
slowly but surely.
Yeah. Because it's just been so stale, man. And it's just like everybody's still on, crazy mode. And don't get me wrong, though. There's a lot of people that are still just like paranoid.
You better not cough, otherwise somebody's got a bat or something like that.
No,
they're gonna knock it out
no,
of you.
it's crazy you say that. I have another story. I was in LA too. Had to pick something up.
Always in LA.
Yeah, I'm always there, dude. I had to pick something up at Target and for work, and I'm standing. There's a line, obviously, outside.
Yeah,
there's a line, and I'm already frustrated. And I'm behind this older guy. He's probably, I don't know, late 50s, and he's got his mask. He's got goggles on. Goggles, dude. Goggles. Not the protective ones. He's got swimming goggles on. No joke. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, man, poor guy. He's just. But however, I thought to myself, all right, you know what? He might have other conditions. He's protecting himself 110%, which is fine. I'm not going to judge him. But I had my coffee with me, right?
Yeah.
And I had my mask on. I'm obeying the law. I have my little mask on, and I'm waiting. I'm 6 feet. I'm actually 6.5 feet away from him. And on one of those, I pull my mask down to take a sip of my coffee, right?
Oh no!
I sip, dude. I think he heard me or maybe saw me or something by the corner of his eye. I take my sip, and he turns around, and he's just like looking at me, and his eyes are bigger because they're magnified because of the goggles, and he's just looking at me with his face, and I'm just looking at him, and I'm just like, you know, what's going on? But he's looking at me, and I could tell he's pissed because I took my mask off, you know. And so again, I put it back on and just stand there waiting. But that's the kind of like, I don't know, the environment right now, man. It's just like not everybody, but a lot of the people are just so paranoid. And in some occasions, it's just you kind of have to laugh a little bit about it, you know, to have some sort of normality, man, because that was just funny to me. And those goggles he was using, I don't know if he stole them from his grandkids or what. But dude, it was swimming goggles, bro. They were like this big with the big rubber band with a little piece hanging off the side.
You think it was too big?
No, they were too small. Definitely too small.
Okay.
But I've seen some creative stuff on the street, man, of people wearing.
Oh, you tell me.
Yeah, it's
people wearing like the doctor mask, like, you know, those big nose things. I've seen like a few of those. It's crazy though. I mean, it's cool that you get to be creative, but it's also at the same time you're probably like, oh shite. It's like,
just, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird. However, traffic's great.
So one good thing from LA.
Yeah. Traffic's great. Gas is great. It's the best it's been in.
Other than that story that you told me.
How many years? Yeah, it's been great. Glitch. I live in Las Vegas. Oh, right, man. Lucky you.
Well, hopefully everything goes well, or whatever goes well. A lot of things. That's
awesome, man. Vegas is awesome. I love Vegas. Thank you for joining, man. Thank you for hanging on there. Yeah. So it's just weird. It's just weird. How's it been with you? I mean, when you're at work, do you see people a little more calm? Are they still paranoid? Are they still like, do they come up to you and like normal and ask for things? Or are they staying away? Are they
No,
staying?
I mean, people have been acting like pretty similar. I mean, other than like, of course they got to wear masks and everything. They've been doing that.
Yeah.
But everybody's been casual about it. It's like, we understand. We'll wait in the lines if we have to. We got to do what we got to do. I mean, I still hear people like under their nose. It's just like this whole thing is BS or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I get that.
Yeah.
But other than that, everything's been acting like pretty normal other than what, you know, the things they've been putting in, like the walls and stuff like that or whatever you got to do. So other than those new add-ons, it's pretty much just business as usual.
Do you
You okay?
Dude, I just thought about something when you said walls, the plastic walls.
Yeah.
Does your store, did they put those up?
Yeah.
Do you have it on your area?
Yeah.
They're so dumb. Oh my God. I've seen some stores, dude, that have these little plexiglass or plastic covers right in front. I saw one the other day. Where was that? I forget what store I was in. It was a little convenience store. And the plastic was about this wide.
Okay.
Right in front of the cash register. And I was just like, I was right in front of it. And it was little this wide, like a little bit wider than my face. And I was like, okay, am I supposed to talk to you directly into this plastic, even though it's like my face is wider than this thing? And he's all, yes. And I'm like, okay. So I'm talking to him in this plastic where everything else is free. And he just has to strip down the middle. Like talking to the plastic. All right. And
don't you have a mask on though?
Yeah, I have the mask on, but
Yeah.
it's just funny to me that people put these, do-it-yourself covers and
Do it yourself.
Yeah. Some store was really creative. They got painter's plastic, man.
Oh,
Have you ever seen that? It is funny. They taped it all along the ceiling and they just rolled it down like a shower curtain, and you couldn't even see the guy or the person behind there. But it was funny. They're just, I mean, people are being creative, but at the same time, it sucks, man.
I'm supposed to talk to you through the.
Oh, it was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Why do you run into the weirdest people?
Right?
Crazy.
Dude, I'm telling you.
First the gas guy, and now like some guy who you can't even see through the window glass or whatever the hell that thing is.
It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. I mean, listen, there's a bad part about this. Obviously people losing their life, families losing loved ones. It's horrible. But dude, it's just affecting everybody in different ways. It's affecting everybody in different ways, and but at the same time, people are being creative. People are being creative, and they're doing their best to go through this, man, because it has its crappy side and it has its okay side.
Yeah.
So,
well,
hang in there, everybody.
We're gonna get through this. No
it.
doubt. I mean, everybody, just don't panic. Don't do anything crazy. Just relax.
I see the light. I see the light pretty close at the end of the tunnel, man. I see it pretty close, and it should be coming to an end shortly. And I mean, listen, I keep hearing the news, like sports, for example, which I'm a big fan of. They keep saying, "Oh, we're gonna just bypass everything until 2021," which I don't think is the right thing to do. And they keep saying about sports, playing sports with no fans. I also don't think that's a good thing to do. But
playing basketball and then you shoot.
Yeah, dude. They were yeah.
Oh.
I mean, there was a lot of NBA players that came out and saying, "No, we're not going to do that. That's sucky, man." I mean, listen. At the end of the day, it's not that they don't care, but they'll play anyways because they're getting paid to do it. But
it's kind of their career.
Yeah, it's not fair to the fans, man. It's just like, come on, let us watch a damn game.
Then everybody's got to have like some windows on their seats or whatever.
What I imagined was a whole arena full of people, and then everybody gets some sort of a divider, But dude, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Nothing's gonna work.
No way. Nothing's gonna work.
You're just gonna make it more complicated for people that normally would just sit in the audience members, whatever seat they're assigned to on their ticket, and then just watch the game from there. But
the bottom line is that we have to go back to some sort of normality, man. It's just too much already. Way too much. It is. It's been too long. It's been too long. Okay, we get it. Thank you. We get it.
Thank you for yelling in my ears like 1,000 times.
We get it. We closed the state. We closed the country almost.
You go.
We get it. So
Hola.
Hugo Fernandez. Hola, guys. What is up, brother? What is up? Thank you for joining in. We love you guys. Thank you for the support.
What state, y'all?
Actually, we have to announce something.
Yeah.
You're not saying anything. You're being very modest about this, but I'll announce it because I'm excited. Dude, you're almost at 2,200 subscribers.
Okay.
Okay. Dude, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge, man. People love you. People love you, and as well they should. And I think that's awesome. And it keeps growing. Every time I jump onto a video, I see that number jump. And that's awesome. Guys, everybody that's subscribed and liked and been supporting, thank you, guys. This guy's awesome. He deserves the world. Thank you. Tell everybody, share it. Make sure you guys keep telling everybody to jump on, subscribe. This guy has a lot of things coming, and it's going to be awesome. I'm really happy to be part of it. I'm nobody though. This is the guy right here.
Aww.
This is
we're making this guy
this
somebody by this stream right here.
Okay, give me a little bit. No, but thank you guys for helping him out, and thank you for supporting him. He's awesome. A lot of you guys already. I mean, you guys see his videos. You see what kind of a person he is. That's really who he is. And even though you're turning a little red right now, I'm just kidding. That's who he is, guys, and he deserves the world. But thank you for supporting. Thank you guys very much.
Yeah, thanks. I don't know how to say about that. It's so nice.
Hey, Maria's on, and she said he deserves the world. That's right.
Ooh. Ooh, thank you so much.
Even though today he didn't comb his hair that much.
Okay, it's a beanie. It's not like I have a million things in my bathroom or my medicine cabinet. I try my best, but it doesn't work. I'm probably gonna get this cut later today or something like that when I have time.
There you go.
But
there you go.
It'll happen. Don't you worry.
Yeah,
I know you.
It'll happen.
It'll
happen. Let me take one more sip of my coffee so my jaw opens up.
We haven't done that much actually in this stream.
We're doing pretty good, even though you just jinxed us. But we're doing pretty good. No, guys, listen. Again, thank you so much. Keep telling everybody about it. Subscribe. It is awesome to see that everybody is liking it and supporting. It means a lot.
You should read what Mia said in the chat. She's the most recent one.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are lovely and cool and pretty funny. Hope you get more subscribers. I hope you have a good day. You two are heroes.
Awesome.
Oh, it means so much to me. Why are you making me like this?
People love you, man.
Bellist, hi. What's up? Welcome to
I like that little face.
Yeah.
Okay. No, listen, man. Listen, I told you from the beginning, you be you, and people are gonna love you. You know?
Yeah.
And here it is. Here it is. It keeps growing, and that's the way it should be. So everybody, tell everybody about it. Share it with everybody you can. Tell them to subscribe, hit the bell. Bing,
look,
bing.
Selena just donated.
Oh
my goodness. We got 2 donations in this stream. What's going on here?
That's so sweet. That's so awesome. Thank you so much, sister. Thank you.
2 donations in this stream already. This is revolutionary.
That is cool. That is very cool.
You see why we keep doing this stream every week?
Right.
For you guys.
That's awesome.
And for all you guys that support us, we love you to death.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Whew.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. Just keep saying that. Yeah, you're awesome.
No, it's cool, man. I mean, listen, listen.
You're saying it like
no, it's cool. Listen, I mean, everybody, and you and I know everybody's going through a hard time right now.
Yeah,
it's not easy by any means, and so something like this, it just means a lot. So again, your humbleness shows, and there's what it brings in.
For people who don't subscribe now.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we're trying to do our best. We just love to do what we do, and this guy and I right here,
I try my best.
We've always had a great relationship, and just talk just like we're talking right now.
Yeah,
this is what we do.
That's what we do. Is there any? Well, hold on. I'm thinking right now. What has been happening? I wonder what
Ryan says. $7. Is that?
I think that's what we've been doing in the chat.
Okay.
But that's nice, though. I mean,
that's awesome.
It's glad you guys are supporting any way you
awesome.
can. A like, donation, whatever it could be.
Whatever.
Even viewing it and just watching it.
Yep.
Still means the world.
Yeah.
Still means the world.
That's huge. I mean, in the beginning, when I approached Cameron with this idea, he was all in for it. He was all in. That's just kind of the person he is. But at the same time, we never thought for 1 second. I don't think we ever mentioned, and you can correct me on this if I'm wrong, but we never said, "Oh, we're going to do it for this specific reason."
Yeah.
It was because, to be part of your whole program that you have going on, and I just think it's one more way to, for people to see you and be able to talk to you, and you could talk to them. And, that's just the way technology is. And we're grateful for that. So
you guys deserve the best, and you guys deserve a kingdom, because every nice person needs some love and kindness.
Aw, that's so awesome. That is awesome.
You know what? Kindness sells, and nice and kindness is probably the best way to go in this world, especially with everything what's going on right now. Give everybody, well, I would say give everybody hugs, but it's probably not a good idea to do that right now.
Virtual hug.
Virtual hug is nice.
Distance.
Just a distant hug.
Oh my God.
Don't know
That's
what that
so
was.
awesome. The hug. A little hug.
The little hugs. It's okay, guys. We're doing whatever we can through this whole pandemic thing.
Yeah.
And hopefully it gets through.
And I want to just go back a little bit about our original podcast number 6 that got taken off.
Oh yeah.
Because some people were telling me, some of my friends were asking me, back at work, some coworkers were saying, "Oh, what happened?" And you and I have really never talked again about what really happened. We didn't. I mean, you told me when I called you the first time that you said that they obviously they took it down. We never knew what it was.
Yeah.
Did you ever get any more information about that?
I got an email through the YouTube email stuff, and I read it, and it basically just said that we took it down because we're trying to keep YouTube at a safe platform. They didn't really go into specifics, but I assume we said the words. Well, we're not going to say it again because I don't want to risk it again. Right. But
it's still a little surprising to me.
Yeah,
but it just sucks again because it was such a good stream.
But we made it up though. We made it up.
That was a little weird, the 6-7, but it was awesome.
It was awesome. So
we loved it. And,
sorry about that, guys, for any of you that missed it because it was a good stream. But luckily, people who saw it live, it was pretty nice too.
Yeah, I just want to touch a little bit on it just because, again, there were some coworkers that worked there were asking me, "Hey, what happened to 6, man?" I was trying to explain, but when it comes to explaining YouTube, I mean, I really don't know what to say. You're the one that knows what's going on with that.
Yeah.
So, it sucked, but we're back here and we are doing it different.
Trying to.
Yeah, we just try and talk and
trying to. It's never easy. Well, I heard some people were like, "Should I get some YouTube programs?" And I was like, "What YouTube programs exactly?" And they're like, "Well, there's YouTube TV, there's YouTube Premium." I was like, "Well, you should get YouTube Premium if you want." But
you
YouTube,
have it, right?
I have Premium, yeah. Not YouTube TV though.
How does that Premium? How is that? Pretty good?
So it's pretty good. I think I mentioned this in the third podcast probably, where you watch videos without ads, so you can watch them ad free. You can download the videos onto your phone, so you can watch them if you don't have Wi-Fi or data. You have like a playback thing, or not playback, like mini player. So if you're playing like a video, for example, like say you're watching this podcast or whatever previous podcast, and you have YouTube Premium, you can watch it and go to other apps. So like let's say you go to the App Store or whatever.
Yeah.
And the video will still play. You'll still hear the audio, but you just won't see it. So you could be listening to it while.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
So in kindness, that's kind of already how a podcast can be. Sure. You just hear us talking.
I could talk a little bit about YouTube TV because.
Oh my gosh, you mentioned that before.
I mentioned already once, but I did do their trial.
Yeah, but think about it, guys, because he's the guy who went through it all.
Yeah. I did the trial. Let me tell you something right off the bat. I loved it.
Yeah.
They have it down. They have a good system there. Their infrastructure is awesome. Obviously, they have the infrastructure for everything. But
it's the way they had it down. Google type thing, yeah.
Exactly. It was awesome. I loved it. But I didn't go into keeping it after the trial because
there was one Achilles heel.
Yeah. A very big one.
For you, yeah.
Yeah. There was a weak spot in there with sports. And again, like I just said a little bit ago, I'm huge on sports, especially my LA sports, Lakers and Dodgers. I'm a huge fan. And sad to say they were nowhere to be found on YouTube TV. And I was actually surprised, man. I was just like, how can you have all this and such a good program and you don't have that?
And no sports.
Correct. Especially those teams. And I think I mentioned it to you. I know it's probably contractual, right? Between the teams and the network and all that stuff. But dude, fix that, man. Fix that. How do you offer YouTube TV
$50
in Los Angeles for $50 and you don't have those teams
or anything of that matter?
Just those teams, dude. How do you not have that on YouTube TV? Are you effing kidding me? Come on. YouTube TV, you gotta have those. You gotta have those teams on there.
Down.
No, it just pissed me off so much, man, because I really enjoyed it. And I was at the point where I was like, you know what? This is awesome, man. For $50, I'm gonna keep this. And then I'm like, Where is the Lakers? Where is this? The Lakers? Where's the Dodgers? Lakers, Dodgers. I can't find
And
you.
then you called
Dude,
someone.
a whole day and nothing. And I was like, no, wait a minute. No. This can't be true. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to test it. There's a game today at 7. This is obviously months back.
Yeah.
There's a game today at 7 with the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to watch it.
Okay.
So I put it on and I'm looking for it, dude. I'm looking.
Nothing.
I'm starting to get frustrated. I'm like, this can't be true. Anyways, long story short,
so
I
then
find out.
You call the phone?
Dude, I called. I don't know who the hell I called. Someone answered on Mars, I think, or something. And they were like, why? No Dodger, no Laker, nothing. We don't nothing here, nothing. I was like, oh my God. You're kidding me.
Google. Like, come on now.
Come on, guys. Come on. Fix that. Whatever it is.
If you could show the Oscars,
I think you said this in the podcast. You were like, Google, come on, just walk to the Staples Center or wherever the
NBA is,
and just knock on the door. Hey, let's fix this. What does it take to get you guys on here?
If you could show the Oscars from last year, you most certainly can show.
Please do something.
Sports, man.
Yeah, go knock on doors, call somebody, call each other, get on the phone, fix this.
You clearly have the money.
Come on, fix this. This is not right. How can you, especially YouTube, man?
Yeah.
They're so powerful. They're so big, obviously owned by Google. Come on, guys. Go knock on the door. Say, hey, we got to get you guys. We got to get the Lakers on here. We got to get the Dodgers on here. What do we need to do? Whatever it is, fix it. But again, long story short, I had to take it off.
I cut the cable.
No, I didn't continue it, and I haven't since then. And because they're not on there. So fix it, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Fix it.
So this is the month. Now, I want to say something, and I didn't say it on the stream when we started. First of all, for Star Wars people, and if you guys don't know, my dad is not a Star Wars person, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not that I'm not a fan, but you know what? You won't believe it. And I think I told you already. I've never watched a Star Wars film.
Like back in the day when they were coming out.
Never have, dude. Never have. I've never watched a Star Wars film. I know it's incredible. But it's not that I hate them. It's just that I was never interested in them. But I think I need to sit down and watch, from the beginning, from back in the 70s. Get
Disney Plus, and you got like the whole Skywalker thing.
I know. We got to do that. But it's incredible. I've never watched one.
Yeah, but guys, there's a date, which is today actually, May 4th, which is May the 4th be with you. So it's a Star Wars day.
Say that again.
May the 4th be with you.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what the Star Wars holiday is.
I'm done, by the way.
I'm done. You done with your coffee?
No, I'm done. I said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A little jokey joke.
Okay, but happy May the 4th be with you guys. So hopefully Star Wars is getting up there with everything. They got video games, they got movies, they got shows, they got everything. So hopefully everybody's having a good day, especially in a holiday, especially in May where HBO Max is going to be coming out soon. And they actually fluctuated the price. I was actually talking about this.
Did they?
They did. So now it's $14.99 a month. Or if you get it right now, it's $11.99 a month.
Whoa, so they came down. What was the original? They were saying
I think they were saying like $17 or $16. I'm
telling you, dude. It's a war with these companies.
Or if you already have HBO now, like that subscription, you could just sign in on HBO Max and you won't have to pay any extra. You just pay what you originally had on HBO now.
Oh, okay.
So they're changing. They're listening.
Dude, I told you in another podcast that these companies are just going head to head and they're going to try to give subscribers immediately. So they need to come in competitive. You can't come in and go, oh, well, we're HBO. People are going to watch us anyways. And we're going to start at $20 a month. It's not going to work, dude. It's not going to work. Trust me.
Look at the other competition.
HBO, it's not going to work. It doesn't work that way. Look at Disney. Look at Apple. Peacock. So funny to say. Peacock is going to come out soon. I bet you they're going to be competitive.
Yeah.
Right. And there's another one coming out. Is there another company coming out? Did you mention one?
I think so. Probably.
Okay. I think it was just those, but
those are the main ones.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Netflix they have different
still popping
different levels you could pay, but still, I mean, I think the basic level is like $7 or $8.
Yeah.
Right. A month. Apple Plus is what, $4 something?
$5 a month.
$5. Disney?
$7.
$7. HBO? Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Sit back down, put the paper and pen together and go, no, we're going to do this. There's just too much competition. There's too much competition. HBO already lost their boxing. That's over. Yeah. So I mean, don't test the waters because you guys are going to lose. This is my opinion. Don't test the waters with coming out and going, well, we got a lot of content. People love HBO, and we're going to start at $15 a month because you might get hit pretty bad with that. So be careful. There's too much competition out there. Again, this is my opinion.
Plus, your content is getting delayed.
Dude, these companies are just coming out head first and going, here we are, and we have this much content, and we're going to open it at $2 a month. You know,
$2.
Hey, it's getting crazy, dude. For Disney to come out and for $6.99,
yeah,
$6.99, right?
Yeah,
that's huge because Disney
has a library.
Well, they have a library, but it's Disney also, and they own half the world almost. but you know, they came out right out of the gates. They came out competitive because they know there's just too much competition, man. Too much competition to come out at $20 a month and say, "This is us, and we got this," you know. And then, so
you make it more affordable, more people are going to come.
Of course, you make it more affordable. Look at Disney, dude. They signed down how many millions of people? Like the first 2 or 3 weeks,
10 million.
People. It was insane. So HBO, careful.
Careful now.
Careful.
That Friends reunion is not coming out as soon as it comes out. You guys delayed that, so you guys might have some problems.
Yeah, think about what you're doing because. And you know, it's funny that you were saying that they brought the prices down. You know,
somewhat fluctuated. Yeah, I mean, it's still at a 2 digit.
Yeah, somewhat fluctuated. Trust me, there's some executives sitting in the boardroom and going, guys, does everybody have the same paper that I'm looking at? Yeah, Disney's doing great, and they're at $6.99. Everybody in? Okay, let's talk about this, guys. I'm sure that they're doing this because there's just too much competition.
Yeah, HBO.
HBO, careful
now.
Yeah, don't come out too confident.
Just because you got the Friends thing coming out or somewhat coming out because it's delayed.
Yeah, that's huge, but it's not gonna sustain you for 10 years. Okay, with your Friends movie, it's not gonna sustain you. Be careful. Come out competitive. Don't start with this bull crap of $17.99. Now you're down to 11. Next thing you know, you're gonna be down at 4. Okay, now we got a good number. Let's do this. You know. Peacock, again, it's coming out.
Yeah.
I think maybe end of this year, maybe beginning of next year.
I think it's somewhat
Have
out.
You seen prices yet by chance?
They said something about like $6 or something like that.
Yeah, dude. Listen.
Universal's got it down.
Universal has so much content.
And they know.
Yeah, they're just like Disney. They're going to come out at a competitive price and people are going to just gravitate to that and go, this is cool, you know? And again, HBO is going to be sitting on the bench outside of the office waiting for their meeting.
Hey, guys, what about me?
Yeah.
HBO, how much it cost? $12.99.
HBO, be careful. Come out competitive. Don't do anything dumb.
Yeah, please.
But I can't wait for that, man. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah. So really cool. just stay calm. If all of a sudden if they just say, "Oh, guys, excuse me, I forgot I had this page that said $7.99." It's like, oh, well, why didn't we do that? Because like when they announced the price of their panel, everybody was just silent. They were just like
right?
2 people clapping. I'm not surprised.
I was going to ask you this just because I saw this the other day. Disney did not pull all their movies from other places, right?
Not yet. I mean, they're starting to. Like Netflix has like I think a few Disney movies because they still have contracts to there. Right. Like Incredibles 2 is still on Netflix.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that get pulled and put to Disney.
You think they're going to just pull everything back?
I mean, with how successful Disney Plus is doing right now, it's a no-brainer.
That's going to be rough on some like Netflix and like Amazon. I saw they still had the Wreck-It Ralph Part 2. It was still on. Well,
I think like it'd still be available to buy like digitally or whatever. Like you could.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna yank it just to their.
Yeah.
Put it in their.
They're just having it on a streaming service, just like like how Netflix
like anybody
does.
Else.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure you could still buy those digital and buy those physical copies.
Maria says Disney be dope though.
Yeah, of course it is.
Of course.
Especially now with
Disney not dope.
With the friggin' empire they have. So
yeah, it's just.
I mean, if you got Star Wars, you got Marvel, Pixar, National Geographic. Now you got Fox Entertainment with The Simpsons and everything. Goodness, you have everything.
You have everything exactly.
Might as well just. But I wonder how Apple will do. Honestly, I feel like they've been having a nice nice little run with their shows too. Well, they're starting to, at least from what I heard. What do you think?
I think they're gonna. I think I talked about this too. When I bought my new phone.
Yeah, and then you
several months
had the
back,
Apple subscription, and
right?
You just never really used it.
It came with a year of it, and I was like, whatever. I'm not, I don't know. Honestly, I got to be honest. When I heard that Apple was going to come out with Apple TV, or I don't know what they call this.
Apple TV Plus.
Apple TV Plus. I was like, I was like, okay. But then I found a show on there that I really loved, and I got hooked, dude. And I was like, oh no. And yet they even came out more competitive in pricing, and I still have
strange for Apple to do.
Right, I still have a year free on it, but dude, I was hooked with that show, and they're starting to build some more shows. So I think I'm telling you, these companies are going to come to just a head-on collision.
They're in the boxing ring.
Yes, dude, a head-on collision with content and pricing, and no, pick me.
Where do you think HBO stands in the boxing ring?
No, well, dude, I don't know, man. They gotta wake up, because I'm telling you, they gotta wake up, because
drink the Starbucks coffee.
These other companies that are competing, they're not small dudes, man. You're talking about Apple, Disney, Netflix, dude. These are big competitors.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope HBO's not thinking, oh, well, we're HBO.
Home box office.
Home box office. It's been us, baby, since day one. Not anymore. So there's going to be a big head-on collision with these companies, man, trying to absorb as many people as they can. But yeah, Apple, again, awesome. I think they're great, and they're going to be doing a lot of good stuff. And
they got potential in the streaming world for sure.
And let's not forget another monster that we haven't mentioned.
Which?
Amazon, dude.
Oh, dude, Amazon.
They are, my Lord. They are just.
You can't live without Amazon.
No. Let me tell you something. Besides that, Amazon is huge already for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Right? Dude, their movies and shows, I got to be honest, man. I've been hooked to so many of them, and they are good, bro. They are good. That is another monster that's going to jump in the ring and go, no, I'm here too. A lot of competition. A lot of competition.
Especially when Amazon and Apple.
It's going to be very interesting.
Well, when Amazon and Apple have their own streaming devices as well. So it's kind of like,
of course,
get right there.
I'll tell you right now, I have the Fire Stick. Dude, it is
revolutionary.
As simple as it gets. Simple. And it's
getting French better. Fries.
No, dude, it is just so simple. And so I would be scared. It's going to be again a head-on collision.
And more stuff to stay at home, I guess.
Yeah.
If you got the Fire Stick, or you got the Alexa, Alexa speaker. Alexa, play this. Or
yeah, I'm a little iffy about those, dude. Do you have anything like that at home?
My mom does, yeah.
Oh, really?
In the kitchen, yeah.
Dude, I'm a little iffy about that crap, dude.
What is it about?
I don't want to say that I'm just like, Ryan, I'm going to go. Dude, Texas. Ryan from Texas. Ryan, thank you so much for joining, man, and hanging with us for this time. Enjoy your Monday. Have a real safe and happy Monday, man. Thank you for joining us this morning. I was talking about
Amazon and have the Alexa.
The Alexa. Yeah. I don't know, man. What are your thoughts with those? You think they're hearing us? You think they're chiming in and hearing you go poop in the bathroom?
Some people actually do put those in their bathroom.
Can you imagine?
Oh my!
Alexa, order more toilet paper.
Okay, I will order more.
Okay, I will. Are you having trouble, sir? Dude, I don't know about that, man. I just don't trust those.
Why would you say Alexa while you're taking a poop? Anyway?
Right, Alexa. I don't know. I don't trust that stuff, man. Listen. I'm not getting into it.
Well, you're speaking into a remote.
No, I'm not going to get. Well, yeah, even that. I'm not going to get into too much, but they're already listening, dude. They're listening. Trust me, they're listening. But
especially Amazon, man. Ooh.
Everybody. Listen, any app that you have on your phone has the potential to be listening to something you're doing.
Yeah.
As long as you click that button that says, "Allow us to turn the microphone on, sir." Oh, sure. You know, they got your microphone locked, bro. So you never know. They're probably listening. You know, so make sure that when you're pooping or doing anything like that, you keep the phone at a distance, or if you don't care, have it with you. But they're definitely listening. Yeah. So those devices, man, I don't know, like the Alexa, like the
Google Home, Google Home. Yeah.
Does Apple have one? Apple doesn't have one, right?
They have the HomePod.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that kind of the same difference?
It's
or what?
Siri, like Siri on your phone. No, similar thing.
I don't know.
Because they sold well, and the companies are gonna bag wagon on it.
Yeah, but those things weird me out, man. Those things weird me out.
Hello, Manolo. Did you get home today?
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I don't know.
You didn't even say it. You're like,
those things weird me out, man. I don't know about that, but.
Would you freaked out? There's just like one in the island or the desk or something like that.
I mean, listen, the simplicity that's coming with all this stuff, it's great. The technology is great. You push buttons now for certain things, and it gets here or it goes there or whatever. It's just so easy. But we're also losing privacy. You know, a lot of privacy, man. So it's kind of like
we talked about on the other stream about how phones would be are easier now because you could just unlock cars and stuff like that with your phone. Could you imagine if you did that? Could you imagine if you did that with the Alexa? Alexa, get my car. Okay, your car's coming to you.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, there's a lot of stuff connected to it now that you could do.
Yeah.
You know, you can control a whole house, dude. You know, Alexa, flush my toilet. I'm sure they could do it. I'm sure. I mean, everything's so digital now that you
that's pretty risky.
Yeah, it is. It is. But and if I'm not mistaken, I think you could. I don't quote me on this. I don't really know, but I think there's some electric cars that you can connect to because you could already connect them to your phone.
Yeah, of course.
That's how you operate them. But I don't know if you connect them to like
collect
Alexa,
them. Yeah, collect
Alexa, them. Alexa, pull my car out of the garage. And the garage door opens and the car gently comes out. I don't know, dude. It's just getting crazy, but that's where we're heading. That's where we're heading.
That's pretty nerve-wracking. And you're like, dude, I don't need this stuff.
It's a little weird.
You're just like, car, come to me, car.
Come to me, please.
It's just you over there.
Yeah.
Just looking.
Obviously, it has to be a new car. My car wouldn't go anywhere.
Car, come to me, car. Oh wait, I'm looking at.
Yeah, my car's looking at me like, dude, I'm 25 years old. I'm not going anywhere. You have to come and open my door and put the key in the ignition. But that's technology, man. You gotta love it and kind of hate it at the same time.
You gotta be careful though.
But it's true.
Testers. I mean, I'm pretty sure Amazon and every company is like looking at it and they're like, well, if we do this is gonna be really dangerous. First of all, because
listen, there's a lot of risky stuff with technology.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you put everything in your phone. Everything is in your phone. Banking information, home information,
everything.
Files, personal files, stuff like that. So, dude, you lose your phone nowadays. It's like you lost your wallet, your computer, your file cabinet, your closet, everything. So it's
in your pockets.
In your pocket, yeah. It's dangerous. But it appears that nowadays we can't live without it, man. So
that's how other things do. Maria says, "Okay, I'm gonna say this. I love your voice acting vids. Like how you." Wait, how do you sound so much like the characters? It's so good. Keep going. That's just my voice. But thank you for complimenting.
Yeah, isn't that true? This guy does awesome in those videos. I love to hear him. I watch him every day, and I love to because I watch the video and I'm looking at the Sonic and I'm kind of close my eyes and I want to visualize. And your voice is just so clear, dude. So clear. And so crisp when it comes to those videos.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love him. So
I love him.
Yep.
He says he loves him and then just like, hey son, what was that video again? Can you imagine?
Maria says my phone is my life. Hey, listen, that's
my phone is my family, it says.
Oh, my family. Sorry.
My life.
Oh no, because it says life on the one she wrote before that.
Oh, she must have edited it.
Yeah,
you can edit comments.
And it's true. A lot of people, that's what it is. Their phone is their life and family and whatever you want to call it. But we got to be a little careful with that. Just be careful with that.
Yeah. But have we? Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong on this. I don't know if you've done research or I don't know if I've done research. But do you think Amazon's still going to go with the drone thing and delivering packages?
I keep seeing, it's funny you say that. I just saw a commercial. What was it, like 3 days ago? Of some product that the commercial was about, and they they use the drone to deliver the box
Mm.
To the doorstep.
Mm.
And then I was like, I wonder if that's, it's symbolizing Amazon, because they're the first ones that said they were going to do that,
Yeah.
And I asked a couple people what they thought, and a lot of them were saying, yeah, it's coming, dude. It's coming, but I still don't know how it's going to work.
I wouldn't be surprised if it came around this time though, where everybody's just at home and you really can't like do contact deliveries and stuff.
Here's the problem though, is that I don't know how they're going to get across the FAA to be like, yeah, can I fly 2,000 drones in the sky and just don't worry, we'll control them. They'll be fine. Dude, it's how do you do that?
It's like an apocalypse in the skies.
No, because listen, I'm sure you see them every day, dude. There's tens of thousands of Amazon trucks out on the road every single day delivering, right?
Yes.
So I don't know how you fix that with putting in a drone or 2 drones per city or per area to deliver stuff,
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know. I'm sure they're still trying to clear FAA and licensing and all that stuff to get these things in the air, but I still see it difficult, man. And I don't see it cost
shoot those down.
Well, I don't see it cost effective, because if you get a drone to fly to a house and drop a small box, it could be whatever, and then it flies back to home base, because from my understanding, it only carries 1 package at a time and it has to be small.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't carry like furniture or anything.
Exactly.
Like that.
So I don't know how this is going to work. For it to be working, there has to be 1,000 drones in the air delivering stuff. Like,
and you better tighten
second.
that package and make sure
every second. So I don't know how it's going to work, but it'll be interesting for sure.
Weather conditions too.
Yeah, of course.
That's why trucks are there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
Good luck with doing that. That's probably why they haven't really gone full head into it. They're probably still ranging the waters and stuff like that and see what they can do.
It's going to be interesting, nonetheless. But I'm really curious.
To see how your package gets here, and then all of a sudden it's like, why is it all like it just went through like a big?
Yeah, it has like claw prints on the side where the thing was like
grabbing
it tight, and all of a sudden you hear drone leaving. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, man. But we'll see. We'll see.
Amazon, man, what are you doing? But hopefully you figure that out sooner or later.
Yeah, we'll see.
Especially with everybody doing non-contact deliveries with food or whatever the case may be with deliveries and stuff. Like they just drop it off and they're like, gotta run away.
Yeah, these delivery guys they're fast, man. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But guys, thank you so much for hanging on with us. And this is awesome. And we're gonna leave it with that.
Yeah. They are Sonic. Yeah, there's the delivery guys are Sonic.
That would be cool. If we had 1 million Sonics do delivering packages, dude, they could deliver packages in 10 minutes. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
That would be awesome.
I would love that, but it is what it is. They try their best. I give the delivery people what they do, especially with everything that's going on. Yep. So much appreciated to them.
Yes.
Especially appreciate all your work, all the workers that are doing essential businesses. They're there for a reason. Like, I'm pretty sure they would want to be home and just make sure, because everybody, you can't trust everybody. It's like, I don't know who that person is. That person could have the virus for all I know, but they're willing to put their place. They're willing to go out there and work and give everybody what they need to survive in daily life. Like you get it every day. You go to the store. Everybody goes to the store every day. Everybody goes to get the food every day. So I think that you should thank everybody who does the work for. I give huge appreciation for everybody that does that.
Of course.
Sure.
Of course.
Like people who simple things, even people who give coffee. It's like, you did this for
coffee.
Well, if my dad goes to the store, it's a different story.
Yeah.
But
it's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different. But closing statements. I hope you guys enjoyed. First off, I want to say thank you so much. Pretty much what my dad said. Thank you so much for watching, the support, the donations that we got.
Yeah, that was super cool.
Super cool. But thank you so much for tuning in. Keep an eye on the channel. There's going to be a lot more content coming for sure.
Definitely.
More of this, of course. We may do a gaming. We may do a talking. Who knows? It changes.
Listen, we'll continue doing what we do. Again, thank you guys so much for letting us be part of your Monday. I know everybody has so much to do and everything. Everybody has a lot going on. Thank you for giving us a little bit of your time to hopefully make you guys laugh and give you a little bit of content to fill in your Monday morning or afternoon, wherever you may be. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the bell, share this with everybody and anybody you can. And again, thank you for joining, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful Monday. Be humble. Be safe.
Be safe. Universal. Hopefully you reopen the agreements. GameStop, give your employees the gear they need. First of all, Nintendo, hopefully figure out those hacker situations, because people who bought a Switch don't want to go into that trope. Trust me. But that's basically what I want to say. And also, have a safe day. Have a safe day. From Silver the Head. Oh, there's fur that's falling off. There's a little fur that was in there, but I think that's part of the thing. See? There, he floats. Telekinesis. Or that's not telekinesis. That's just flying. I don't know the difference between that. I'm sorry. I don't know. But anyway, guys, stay safe. I can't even end it now. Okay. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay humble, like the dad says.
That's right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks you. Thanks you.
Thank you.